We are back live with this bullshit.
Yep. We've done a bit of side stuff.
Yep. So, in the intervening time between the streams, we finished out all the stuff we have access to with gummy ships, got all the constellation stuff done, and went back to the worlds that we have access to and did all the lucky emblems in them. So now... Oh, and we also got dogs.
We do absolutely have dogs.
Very importantly.
Woof woof.
Yeah, so now we're heading off to the Kingdom of Corona.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
And this relates to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
And new information that we have in the Kingdom Hearts lore.
Okay.
So, how's my marker? Okay. So,
If this is something you put a lot of thought into, don't. Nomura sure as hell didn't. Carry on.
So,
Go ahead.
so in Kingdom Hearts 2,
Uh-huh.
they recruited Roxas and made
Shion.
Shion.
Right.
Both of
I
these.
mean, technically prior to Kingdom Hearts 2, but yes.
Well, yeah, but like the reason Organization 13 had Roxas and Shion in it
Uh-huh.
was that they wanted Keyblade wielders,
Correct.
so they could defeat the Heartless.
Correct.
So they released their hearts
In order to make the fake Kingdom Hearts, yes.
in order to make a fake Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh.
So that's the thing. A Blackstone Fortress.
Yep.
So they want Sora or Roxas as Sora's nobody and
Shion as
Shion.
the data clone, right.
as the data clone of Sora's information because they need a
Because,
Keyblade wielder.
right, because Sora's a Keyblade
For
wielder, and so
Keyblades.
Roxas and Shion can also wield the Keyblade.
But recent information from the mobile game
Uh-huh.
has told us that Marluxia and Larxene were dandelions,
Yes.
which means they were Keyblade wielders.
Yes.
Which means your plan already has two Keyblade wielders as part of it.
See, you say that as if at the time they made Kingdom Hearts 2 and Bad Math and all those other games, they had any fucking idea that Marluxia and Larxene were at one point Keyblade wielders. You say that.
It just seems...
You say that as if Nomura didn't pull out of his ass 3 months ago that Marluxia and Larxene were dandelions.
Yeah, the fact that Marluxia and Larxene are dandelions is...
Fanwank?
Well, no, it's... For any given value that anything in this series is canon. It's canon. But it's also just kind of the thing that breaks Kingdom Hearts lore if you think about it right now. But Kingdom Hearts has always been one of those series where you can break the lore over your knee like a piece of spaghetti. It's not that strong to begin with.
Yes. Do not think about Kingdom Hearts lore. It will not end well for you.
Yeah. Like, it's great that he's made this long, complex plot, for a given value of great, air quotes, through, like, 9 games that follows a roughly coherent timeline, but the problem is that there's enough dangling threads off of that timeline that you could pull any number of them and the whole sweater comes apart.
Not inaccurate.
That's fine, there's all sorts of dangling threads, but this isn't so much a dangling thread as it is making these characters dandelions invalidates their entire modus operandi for getting Roxas and Shion as part of the Organization 13 plot.
Okay. You also assume that Xehanort had any idea that they were dandelions. He's not exactly known for paying the fuck attention.
Those are hearts going up to Kingdom Hearts. You shouldn't be happy about that.
I mean, keep in mind, by the time the whole Organization 13 thing happened, it was already post-possessing Terra, Terra effectively losing his memory, and then they were already at Radiant Garden, which also somewhat implies that they...
Wait, hold on. Now this gets stupider.
Well, additionally, the other problem becomes...
Why couldn't Xemnas just use a Keyblade?
Yeah, I know. But the other thing to keep in mind as well is we also don't necessarily know specifics in regards to... Because the only events we have aspect on are what has been revealed in the mobile game thus far. And we know what the purpose of the Dandelions was,
yes,
but we don't necessarily know what actually happened between the Great Keyblade War and sort of the events of, say, Birth by Sleep or moving forward into Organization 13.
No.
So there's a possibility that Marluxia and Larxene may have lost their ability to wield the Keyblade sometime in between there, because people can actually lose their ability to be worthy of a Keyblade. They can. It's
There is also a lot of credence in the mobile game to the theory that the Keyblade War, that caused them to make the Dandelions as a fallback plan, and the one we see prophesized in the movie that we watched, isn't the one that the Master of Masters was warning them about. It's the Dandelions that are the focus of the prophecy, and that they fall to darkness as well. Because there's already a traitor in their midst as well, canonically. Since we know that one person gets murdered who was supposed to be a leader of the Dandelions, and gets replaced. We don't know who the traitor is, but we know that one of the people who was supposed to be a leader got murdered and their Book of Prophecies got taken.
yeah, but I think that's even a little bit of a stretch. As much as people like to joke about it, the plots of Kingdom Hearts have never quite been that plans within plans bullshit.
That's true. And like I said, we don't have outright confirmation of that. All we know is that...
what it basically comes down, Nomura isn't actually that fucking clever.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not a thing.
The horse was enough. Don't need any monsters on my trail. Oh, nothing. Name's Flynn Rider.
Whatever you say, Eugene.
Give him the smolder.
There's a chest in the background there.
Out of here.
Yes, there's a chest in the background.
We got favorite deputy.
Yes, we have favorite deputy.
Oh yeah, other thing we did off camera was upgrade Keyblades.
Yes.
Since we have a pile of parts due to grinding Gummy. By the way, it's kind of the other thing to keep in mind when we go into these worlds where supposedly we're underleveled according to the battle level recommendation. Our Keyblade is way stronger than it should be right now.
Yep.
Whatever.
Like, I legitimately think I have, like, Kingdom Key at, like, or whatever the default Keyblade is called in this
Yeah,
one.
Kingdom Key.
I don't know if it's still called Kingdom Key or not, but whatever the default one is, I think I legitimately have it at, like, level 5 or 6 out of, like, 8.
Where'd Flynn go?
I think I saw him go that way.
Skedaddled.
But that away is just a dead end.
Yeah, that's puzzling.
How do we know that?
I say we investigate.
So let's grab this map.
Where
Yeah.
are you? Flynn? Yeah.
Smash the chest, just pull the remains of the map out of it.
Map of the forest, 1 of 2. This is just how big this area is going to be.
I think there might be some plants around here for cooking. No.
I know. Haven't said that yet.
I'm kind of surprised, honestly.
I saw the prompt back there for it.
Where?
Back along the bushes. Go right. There.
That's not a... That's not a plant problem.
Yeah, that's not ingredients. You don't just eat any fucking random plant lying around in a forest, Krampus. This is why we don't let you outside.
Are you? Did you know the average fish contains more mercury than a rectal thermometer? Would
you know-
eat a rectal thermometer?
I wouldn't.
Do you know that one time they had to stop filming for several days because the actor who played Mr. Belvedere sat on his own balls?
It's a terrible problem. Right there, early. We'll throw Goofy out of good thing.
Not sure this is the wisest move to use inside a cave.
Hey, worked out fine.
Cool, a new Classic Kingdom game for me to register a high score on. Oh, by the way, I took a look. The trophy is for getting a score of, I think, 12 million in that mech combat game.
Oof.
Right.
So look forward to that 6-hour stream sometime in the near future where we do nothing but play that mech combat game.
Talk about how Vellum Rex is the real world and Kingdom Hearts is the video game.
And now Rex just the next Kingdom Hearts game.
At least he got away safe. Right?
What if these are all video games created by the Al Bhed and Spira is the real world?
God, we can start with that.
Gone too.
Wait, did you guys think this was a dead end because you couldn't see through a veil of ivy?
You're really surprised that Sora's that dumb?
No, it's just you could see through the ivy already. So.
Look, I expect better out of Donald. Donald's the greatest adventurer of all time.
Look, Sora has negative object permanence. I can see it. That must mean it doesn't exist.
Sora's always surprised in Kamen Rider when people get away and smoke.
Where'd they go?
I'm into this.
Oh, not now, boner.
So I know we have Rapunzel pal around with us for a while. I hope her weapon while she's palling around with us is in fact just the frying pan.
I'm almost
Of course
certain
it is.
How's your day going? Huh?
Who else knows my location, Flynn Rider?
All right, hang on, Blondie.
Rapunzel.
Gesundheit. Here's the deal. I was in a situation gallivanting through the forest when I stumbled upon it. Oh? Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Where is my satchel?
I've hidden it. Somewhere you'll never find it. So, what do you want with my hair? To cut it?
Huh?
Sell it?
No!
Wait, you don't want my hair?
Why on earth would I want your hair? Look, I was being...
You've been spending too much time on the internet.
Okay? End of story.
You know that your lizard has caught the moe.
Okay, Flynn Rider. I'm prepared to offer you a deal.
Deal?
Look this way. Do you know what these are?
You mean the lantern thing they do for the princess?
Lanterns. I knew they weren't.
I thought they were hearts on their way to Kingdom Hearts.
We just started like maybe 5 minutes ago, Hunter Green.
With these lanterns. You
We fought
take me to
the
lanterns.
fortress and the gummy ship and landed on Corona and did like the first intro fight.
And talked about the
We had a short discussion about the flaws of the first.
Yeah, we had a short discussion about how since Nomura can't actually plan anything ahead, the storyline that has been arrived at in Union Cross now makes certain things not make any goddamn sense, like the fact that they went through all the trouble to recruit Roxas and create Shion in order to have a Keyblade wielder in Organization 13 so that they could release the Hearts of Heartless to create the Foe Kingdom Hearts in order to increase their power. Except Marluxia and Martine were already Keyblade wielders because they were members of the Dandelions in Union Cross.
And technically Xemnas is too.
And Xemnas is too.
And I mean, he
So
already
literally
had the
they
chance
are-
to grab Ventus because Ventus is one of the people who led the Dandelions.
Yeah,
I
but
promise. And when I
it's not actually weird, Hunter Green. It's just that Nomura doesn't actually plan anything ahead.
For a guy so obsessed with belts and zippers, his plots are coming apart of the themes.
I can at least say like Xemnas didn't want to use a Keyblade because he didn't want to draw attention to himself. Maybe, kind of.
And Blondie has it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't explain why they couldn't just use Marluxia or Larxene as a Keyblade.
Three guys in the funny outfits.
Yes.
They look
Thank you.
All right, fine.
Just got it ready.
But on one condition.
Um,
My three sidekicks come along.
and then, yeah, I just mentioned, so in between streams, we got all the lucky emblems for all the worlds we had access to. I posted a high score on all the classic games we have access to. Got all, like, the constellations and stuff for the gummy stuff, and did a bunch of upgrading on our Keyblades, so,
We
like...
also went back, took all of our lucky pictures, and opened all the chests. Or did not do all the lucky pictures.
Check it out.
I mentioned lucky
did
emblems
you?
already.
Oh.
And we didn't do all the chests.
Oh, I thought we did.
God, no. Chests are annoying as hell.
Gold.
Um,
Looks like we're in an E3.
And also, like, leveled up our Keyblades a bunch, so, like, as I was saying, even though we are technically slightly under-leveled based on what the game recommends our level to be for these, we have, like, our Keyblades are at, like, level 5 or 6 for the most part. Like, if you go to the workshop, you can show, like, the Keyblade Forge here. Which we should also go to the workshop anyways, just to get our free stuff. But yeah, so, like, Kingdom Key is, like, level 3. The Hero's Origin is level 3. Favorite Deputy is level 6. Yeah, so Favorite Deputy is really freaking powerful.
God, we need Damascus steel. We're never gonna get into these upgrades. Nobody knows how to make Damascus steel anymore. Not even Damascus.
You can't make a Soldier Zero.
I don't know how useful that is compared to the accessories we got for completing Lucky Emblems. We also have new stuff we can buy, apparently. Yeah, pick up a Koopa coin.
Koopa.
Just material stuff.
Shards.
Buy a whole bunch of butter. Have some fun. Goofy.
Goofy, you have issues.
Look,
Well, I
it's
don't-
been a while.
I don't mean in general that Favorite Deputy is powerful. I just mean that Favorite Deputy is currently literally at level 6 out of like
Yeah,
10.
favorite deputy's double the level of every other Keyblade.
Because we just had the materials to do that. Like, that one can go to like level 6 before it starts requiring like Damascus or whatever. So...
We're going to MP when you take damage.
yeah.
That's on both of these.
Yep.
Here.
Is there a higher path?
I think it comes around from the other side. Yeah, like That, I think, is the way up, actually, that we just passed. I don't know, it's not of a great deal of importance right now.
I don't know. Tradition dictates I have to explore everything else before I actually go to our goal.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem.
In fact.
They get to do it.
You gotta go up on the hill to get the right angle.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nope. May have to do it from the tower.
Or standing on top of the actual stones themselves.
Let's see.
Might be on top of the tower. I don't know for sure on that one, though. That seems like it might be a little far away, even.
I think it's the only place we'd actually have the right angle for it. Because like doing it from the top of the hill doesn't even recognize it as being a lucky mark.
Yeah.
This is about as good as I could get.
Now, Hunter says top of the
Let's
tower,
see.
so
Yeah.
he's gotten all of these, so.
Donald just killed him.
I am the storm. Seriously, have you been saying things like that this whole time? Splash attack.
It's just great, because, you know, notably, like, all the Keyblades we have do actually have a second transformation. Because they're powered up so much, we never actually have fights last long enough to trigger said second transformation.
For the most part now.
And whatever the goof equivalent to sploosh is. Which I guess is just sploosh.
Right, let's see, man.
I mean, it's not even so much the damage sponge thing, like they die before you can hit them enough to do it. It's more just there are so many trigger effects in this game that, like, it's like, oh, well, I've reached, you know, the first form, and I've hit them a couple times, and oh, look, I've got an attraction now, and oh, look, the attraction's done, and I've got a combo attack, and oh, look, the combo attack is done, and I can do, like, you know, flare gun or whatever, like.
It's very much a system of constantly throw
Hope we
nonsense.
find some ingredients.
Yeah, it's kind of like you. It feels almost like you
Imagine the yummy
spend every combat with the first, like, 15 seconds being using your normal weapon and the rest of the combat being actions.
Like, sometimes you get attractions, and the attraction is just the rest of the fight.
Spectacle!
Look at that grass. So green. Just like she dreamed it be.
Oh no, grass heartless!
It's so soft. I'm
Achoo! 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 Oh fuck! I got allergies. What's the irony?
Flynn!
There was time now.
It's like, this girl just came down from this tower on her own hair.
You're here and just in time.
Hey, Flynn, how's it going?
Oh, who's she?
That would be Rapunzel. Something tells me this could be her first time outdoors. Give her a few minutes to get used to it.
First time ever?
I thought you were
For
overprotective.
the first time
Donald.
in forever.
I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this.
Yeah, that man's dead. We need to bury him.
Mother would be so furious if she knew I disobeyed her and left the tower. But that's okay. I mean, what she doesn't know won't kill her. Right? No. Oh my gosh. This was killer. This is so fun! I am a horrible daughter. I'm going back. I am never going back! I am a despicable human being. That's the day!
I like how it's now just a mix of all these scenes that are straight from the movie.
Yep.
Just now it's
Now it's Sora, Donald, and Goofy hanging out in the background. Also, notably, Tangled is such a goddamn
It is.
treasure.
It is fantastic.
Everybody makes a big deal about Frozen. Honestly, I think Tangled is the better movie.
Stop right there! Who are you?
Oh,
I told you before, my sidekicks.
sidekicks?
May I introduce...
Oh, my name's Sora.
Hey, well, I'm Goofy.
Yeah, but what's your name?
Sora, Donald, and Goofy. It's nice to meet you too. I'm Rapunzel.
Yep, my sidekicks. Hey,
Since when is that?
look, she really wants to see the lantern show tomorrow night. Now, I'm a nice guy, so I've decided to help her. Only problem is those monsters might show up again.
And I'm kind of a
I can get
bitch,
her
so...
the kingdom, but you guys are clearly more cut out for combat.
Constellation and everything.
Yep. Sure you are,
We're
Donald.
heartless experts.
Yeah.
Just leave it to us.
Done.
They're posing for no one.
And yeah, it's... I don't know, Hunter. I'm kind of hit or miss on whether I prefer when they have an original story based in the worlds or when they just kind of retell the actual story of whatever movie it is in the world. Because honestly, half the time when they try and do an original story based in the worlds, you end up with Tron.
I know how she feels.
And whoo boy, were the Tron worlds bad, both of them.
And the rest
Well-
has been unforgettable.
They only actually tried to do an original Tron World the first time. The second time was basically Tron Legacy.
Kind of, except it was like Tron Legacy was taking place off screen.
And you were kind of there.
you have... Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not saying they can't do it well, Hunter Green. Like, Toy Box is great, but a lot of the time when they try and do an original story, it just ends up...
All for one.
What the hell even is this? Remember to take a picture of them.
I'll be back. Or are they just going off and follow them?
No,
No,
they're right there.
They go a little ways and then stop, so you can... run around, do stuff, go back, try and get
Wait,
the lucky
I thought
emblem.
we were going
Yeah.
to see the lanterns.
Let's see.
Hey, hey, Rapunzel.
What's that?
What have you got there?
Okay.
How's it that they don't know what cameras are, but Hercules does?
It's established that Hercules lives in the same kind of arcano-tech world that Aladdin does. Where
Yeah, like, you do have to remember, Hercules also has, like, sneakers and
action figures.
action figures
This
and...
is true.
It's one of those things where it's the slightly different eras of Disney. Hercules was made at a time when Disney was doing the weird kind of pseudo pop culture conscious stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I should probably be able to get it from here.
Let's see. Yes.
Success.
Like, it was that weird, distinct kind of thing where, at a certain point, Disney kind of moved on from having the sort of pop culture consciousness in their films and went back to making, while obviously doing Disney takes on them, still having the settings of the fairy tales they're copying, kind of doing thing. Hi, Disney fan 86, how you doing? But yeah, so they had, sort of had this era with, you know, Aladdin and Hercules and all that, where they were being much more referential to the real world and having that stuff in there. Thank you for the follow. We're doing all right. Just playing through some Kingdom Hearts and talking about stuff.
Just having fun up here. Nope.
But yeah, like, so there was that period, and then they moved on post that into a brief period of dark times that we don't talk about, where they were making honestly pretty bland, terrible movies, and then kind of came back and sort of with like Tangled and Brave and all of those, started making movies that had that sense of charm and humor back that they had during the Aladdin Hercules era, but without necessarily the sort of weird anachronisms.
Yeah.
So that would be why Hercules kind of understands what a camera is, and Rapunzel and Flynn are both like, oh, what the hell is that?
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all.
Everything will be fine. It's not like you're gonna almost drown or anything.
Look! What is that? It's so fluffy!
Palumu!
All of a sudden, Monster Hunter.
Make a hat out of it.
Won't make a hat. Oh, they found the purple key.
Rapunzel, take cover.
All right. I hate to say it, but I'm letting you out of this deal.
What?
It's way too scary out here. Let's just turn around and take you home.
No! I am seeing those lanterns.
No, come on!
Rapunzel?
It's okay. I'm not afraid to face them.
It's gonna slap the shit out of them while holding a bundle of hair.
Careful, Rapunzel. I will.
Oh, the camera angle it is. The
I need a
rats.
tower.
She does appear to whip them with her hair.
Yes. Well, that's just stupid.
The fact that within Blaster
Right into
Blaze you
another-
unlock another Blaster Blaze.
Kingdom Hearts, the rail shooter.
Kingdom Hearts, the flamethrower.
Kingdom Hearts, the breakfast cereal.
Kingdom Hearts 2, Quest for More Money.
Kingdom Hearts 2, the quest for a coherent plot.
Oh, I ain't never gonna find that.
Sure you will. You just have to remember the 12-step hero's journey and the villain's
Tridahedron.
tridecahedron.
Look, I'm fairly certain if you tried to actually make a map of all the, heroes and villain stuff in Kingdom Hearts as a whole, you end up with one of those shapes Lovecraft says drives you mad.
Ooh.
That's how you do it.
Weirdly enough, that's how they garden regularly.
That shield is lodged in a real uncomfortable place in that cotton plant.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel!
Please let me fight not some sort of heartless thing, but just actual Mother God. Beat the shit out of a woman.
just beat up an old woman.
No, we're gonna hide on a thorn bush and have Goofy do it. It's not the first time.
That was only after she turned into a dragon.
Yeah, this time we're just preempting it.
What the hell are you doing? She's a witch, right? No!
No, she's just a woman. Oh.
Sorry, usually when old women interfere with our business, they're a witch.
Hey, it's Marluxia.
Yep.
Marluxia. Former Keyblade wielder.
Marluxia Xehanort.
Former Keyblade wielder, betrayer of Xehanort, so of course he's gotten Norded and become part of True Organization
Of course.
13.
You know her, boy. Creating his organization of 13 members get heartless genocide and don't go specifically with a great value of heroes back up to,
Except 3.
Then you
They
fail.
failed again. That's okay. As a villain, you need to fail.
Even this failure was preordained.
Oh, look, another blaster blades.
That's not a heartless, that's just a woman out for a Sunday stroll.
That's just a black mage on her off day. She took off the big fancy witch hat, put on a sunbonnet, going for a nice stroll. These are nice woods. Like, look, wouldn't you want to go walking around down here? I mean, not with the Heartless there, of course, but...
Hey guys, remember that whole thing about how only a Keyblade can actually release the Heartless? Fuck that. Bumper car with a Gatling laser.
The bumper car with Gatling laser was summoned by the Keyblade. I'm fairly certain if you used a Keyblade to summon a Glock, the Glock would release hearts. Even if it just summoned it from your back pocket.
The master of unglocking.
Fairly certain you could summon a glass of warm milk and throw it at a Heartless.
I can't
Do we
believe
need
how
constant
wonderful
signs
this
telling
is.
us where the castle is?
Dandelions!
Where? The continuity!
Oh,
Marluxia steps out from behind a rock. How the fuck did you know?
My secret!
oh yeah.
At least I don't know the secret to my glorious hair.
I wish there was a way to make more fly at once.
There's an
Sora,
interact thing.
These are the ones over there.
Oh, that's Dr.
No, on the
Oh, yeah,
plant.
Mother said the world was the. If only we had a big gust of wind.
I come back here when you have arrow.
Do we have arrow?
Maybe. If we do, use arrow.
Look, I'm fairly certain with as big and unwieldy as some of these Keyblades are, you could use them.
Might not be on the shortcuts.
Abilities? It's customized.
Customize, yeah.
Yeah, we do have arrow.
Yeah.
What are the buttons for the different shortcut sets?
I don't know.
Yes, we do have arrow. also thunder.
Thunder. Thunder. Thunder.
There must be something I can do to blow them into the air. Back off! Let's see. Where are the most dandelions?
Over here on the hill. There we go. Ah, okay. The switching between the sets is just the D-pad up and down when you're in the shortcut menu.
They're
Ah,
just
okay.
like the floating lights.
Thank you, Hunter.
So release dandelions, basically just
I
to
never
make her happy.
imagined the forest would be so big.
Never actually did anything else was required.
I want to see what's at the top of that hill.
We had to recreate that scene from Tangled, where they're wandering through a field, and then Flynn casts arrow to fire a bunch of dandelions into the air.
Oh, I found rabbits.
Heartless!
Oh no, you're not picking on these rabbits.
We weren't before.
We weren't going to.
We're terrible people.
Back off!
See, another lady who's just gonna say, like, I don't want any part of this! You approached me first!
You do realize that 3 shadows standing on top of each other's shoulders in a dress, right?
Approach them. Are you saying the 3 heartless in a lady suit don't have the right to walk in the forest?
No. Carousel time.
Carousel! Alright, this was that time.
Yes.
Faster!
Save those bunnies. Oh, wait, we killed the bunnies!
It's safe now.
Oh, killed the bunnies.
Don't worry, it's safe now. Hawk swoops in, snatches one, and flies off.
Ah, nature's majestic.
Maybe they want to show us something.
Oh, look,
Let's
a wanted
follow them.
poster.
Please let me examine the wanted poster.
Now no one will find the wanted poster.
It's fine, they never get the nose right anyway.
It's true.
Tiny
It's so tiny we have to go into sneak mode.
I think they want us to have this. Thank you.
I mean, could they stop us if they didn't?
Friends amulet.
Man.
They're small rabbits. I have a murder key.
You know who else had a murder weapon? The guy who killed Bambi's mom.
Yes, that worthless bronze amulet, because we have done a ton of lucky emblems and gotten massively powerful accessories.
Yep.
Well, we lit the forest on fire.
Is that coming?
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
Only you can. Oh.
Oh, it's you, Sora.
Too late.
Should have known.
Back off! Back off!
Stupid run attack! Trying to make a fun roller coaster right now. Oh, I actually didn't go back.
You didn't do the finish command.
I have auto
He has auto finish on. You left the combat area.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Fantastic.
Back off!
Standing by.
Here we go! Yeah! Ready to go! Yeah! Hold on!
Here goes.
Is this what I've been doing?
Oh, I'm gonna hurl!
this to the camera.
Now you just wasted time.
Yeah, okay. Next time I'm going to come across the puff things, try to make sure to get a picture of them. It's apparently one of the Moogle photo. Things.
Larger and larger concentric circles.
A very odd definition of concentric.
It's hard to actually make a... Whee!
It's in my hair!
Okay, bust out the camera.
Let's see.
There you go.
Yep.
Completed a photo mission. Ah, 10,000 buffaloes.
Oh, I have a drill punch now.
God, we actually get to see a level 2, if only by virtue of the combat taking place very closely on the back of another combat, not actually getting to it in a single combat. That's some basil.
Basil.
That's the juice.
The claw.
The claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
It comes for us.
Farewell, my friends. I am off to a better place. Away from Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh. I'm aware that was Last World on the green, but that is why the ultra attack on the drill claw is the claw, because it's the Toy Story weapon.
Over here.
Oh, I can splash.
My turn.
Splash attack.
My turn.
Oh, Sora.
Okay, you're in for it.
Okay, you're in for it. Summons the boat.
Pirate ship.
You know how the end Sid's just watching this all through like crystal balls or something like. This is our last hope.
I can't believe how wonderful this is.
Amazing.
I can't believe they put a little spot back here and didn't throw a chest in it.
Sure, it'll happen later.
Actually, an optional boss spawn. Very tiny optional boss.
It's like a Mickey over here or something.
This is where you have to fight no-name Sigma Chi Flynn. Oh god, I shouldn't give them ideas.
No, I don't think there's anything back there. I think it's a little jut off.
Hope we find some ingredients.
Jim, you gotta stop making weird alcoves that don't have treasure in them. It's for the ambiance! Am I the only person here who cares about that? Yes.
Ah,
Like the
grabbed an eel right out of this lake.
Yeah.
That's how you catch eels.
Eels up in Soldier, find an entrance where they can.
Yeah. Rapunzel, you may want to get out of that lake. Why? I'm enjoying it. There are eels in there. I've read that dojin.
What's a dojo? Oh, boy.
Your innocence!
What's a dojin? Flynn, all you.
Oh, what kind of stupid attack will I get for this one?
Alright, Rapunzel, this is very important. If anyone ever calls you senpai, hit them with this mace.
Why do you assume I know what a dojin is? Are you saying you don't? No, I know what it is. Why would you assume that?
It's like the Highlander sense, you can just tell. Two people walking down the street, they stop after they pass each other. Bondage fairies? Bondage fairies. Yeah! Fist bump. Walk off. She moved slightly to the left and evaded you.
That's fine. She's frozen now. I'm full dead.
Oh, dang.
That is the most needless attack. Like, anytime you've got an enemy that has any sort of mobility, the carousel is nigh on worthless.
I mean, it's got a fairly large range. It's just not like the entire screen. And it's not like aimable like the pirate ship or the blaster car.
Yeah. She got that one out of midair. Damn.
He's got skills.
Donald, we're trading you out.
The outside world is even better than I dreamed.
Hunter, you know damn well Rapunzel's a Fujoshi. What other kind of girl just stays locked in her room for years at a time?
I'm afraid she's gone full Hikikomori. Jesus Christ!
Don't worry. I
You
know
don't
But
deserve this big ass
I was gonna
Toblerone.
say, does she deserve the big ass Toblerone?
Whatever it is, it's not normal. I'll take a look.
Oh, that show. That show is getting a Christmas special
Yes, it is.
in July.
In July, and you know it's going to be magical.
Yeah, so are curses.
The show we are referencing, Hunter Green, is Neo Yokio, an American, a anime-inspired series made by the guy from... God, what band is he, like, the front man from? Some band or whatever, starring Jaden Smith.
Mother said
It is a trip.
the world would be full of ruffians and thugs.
This doesn't count.
It is not in any way a good show.
Flynn, stay back.
No.
It is probably the most unintentionally hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
You can't hurt these guys.
Pretty much, I feel like everyone else involved in that show knew the joke, and Jaden Smith absolutely didn't.
Knowing when to flee is one of my specialties. Come on, Rapunzel. Gotta go.
I do like that since we have Marluxia and
Slug it out too, but my
Larxene
sidekicks
back.
have it covered.
this is clearly the heartless type that belongs to Marluxia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Please be careful, Sora.
Remember, they still don't remember any of their time in the castle of where the fuck is that?
Where's Memory Hut?
Yeah, they don't remember their time in Memory Hut.
It's not a question they don't remember them in Memory Hut. Like, these didn't show up in Memory Hut. These are not a Memory Hut boss. They're a Memory Hut enemy they're bringing into this game.
No, I know, but they're, like, they look like a toned down version of Marluxia's boss form.
And they have the whole rose petal thing going
Yeah.
on.
And I believe they did appear in Bad Math.
Maybe?
I got a hammer. I'll hammer in the morning.
It looks like more about Luke, though.
Hammer in the evening. All over this land.
You will hammer all over this land. Actually, if we're being realistic, you're going to ride a Disneyland ride all across this land.
Well, if they give me the ability to. Technically, Disney Ride's not entirely up to me. I do have to wait for one of them to have the green circle around them and hit them to get a Disney Ride that I can then abuse.
That's Vampire Weekend, by the way, is the band. It's Ezra Koenig, who's like the, I think, lead singer of Vampire Weekend or whatever, is the guy who created Neo Yokio. And it's got this ridiculous cast, like Jude Law, Susan Sarandon, like, it's an insane cast, and I think quite literally everybody on the show knew that they were making, like, this joke parody, except Jaden Smith, who tries to play it completely seriously, and it's the greatest thing in existence, because Jaden Smith is out of his goddamn mind.
That's the old organization.
I already have
Are you in the
Xehanort.
real one too? Good for you.
My name is Marluxia.
I love how no one's taking this new organization seriously.
How interesting it is to see you again. Sir.
Typed it out for you in case you want to look it up after the stream or whatever, but yeah, like,
You know him?
I think it was like a Netflix original series or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes, it was a Netflix original series.
If you don't have Netflix, you can absolutely find it to watch somewhere, though. And
It's those.
Really? You don't even need to watch the series.
No, I honestly recommend
Just
actually
follow
watching the series, because we watched those recap videos.
Or should
They don't get some of the funniest moments, actually.
Never, for that matter. Now, if you'll permit me, I've come to ask a favor.
Favor? You have got to be kidding me.
Please hear what I have to say.
Also, everyone
I'm
remembers
sure
that in
you
the capital place.
noticed.
No, Goofy, Donald, and Sora don't.
Perhaps not.
Really? Sora knows who the Marluxia is. The second he showed up.
No.
A character who's only shown up in a Chain of Memories prior to this.
Is the very light of this world. I would see you guard her from its dark horrors.
Hunter reports the Reaper and the Ninja, which are Marluxia and Larxine's nobody minions, are unique to Kingdom Hearts 3. They have not appeared
okay.
anywhere else.
Clash with the
I stand corrected then.
Yeah, most of the other members of Organization 13, their nobodies actually did show up in at least one of the other games.
Because they were in one of the other games.
Yeah. But Larxene and Marluxia... And yes, also Hunter Green does point out, he did not recognize Marluxia, he recognized the coat and was like, you're a part of Organization 13. That's why Marluxia had to introduce himself as I am Marluxia, and Sora wasn't like, I know.
Then we'd better go find them.
It could just be Sora being stupid.
I really don't like what that guy said.
Do you put incompetence past Sora?
We'd better find Republic.
No, I think the whole point is that the events that occurred in Castle Oblivion have basically been forgotten, because the whole thing at the end with Naminé was like, I can restore the memories you've lost, but you will forget everything that happened here.
The only
Yeah,
person
like
who
that means a damn thing in this.
Look, every once in a while, Naminé has to actually get it right, okay? She can't fail 100% of the time she says she's going to do a thing.
She can't.
No, by accident, at least once she has to do it properly.
I'm sure she's gone and used the restroom like a competent human being, but apart from that, she can eat food.
Can she?
She technically outlived Diz, so there's a point in her favor.
That's true. I think in her drawings she colored inside of the lines, so good there.
So as Hunter Green is wiki bouncing here, he points out the only specialized nobody that was exclusive or to appear in Bad Math was the Samurai, which was actually Roxas's.
Ah. My baby.
Is the Samurai with Rox? What the Samurai in previous games then?
They might have been.
What about the Samurai were in 2?
Probably.
They had like the final slide.
I'm not saying they only showed up in Bad Math, it's just they were the only ones to show up in Bad Math. Other than that, Bad Math was all just the generic nobodies.
Strike!
Yeah, so there's Assassin, Sniper, Dragoon, Gambler, Dancer, Berserker, Samurai, Sorcerer, Reaper, and Ninja.
Aren't those all classes from
Yes,
Final Fantasy?
that's kind of the whole point of the high rank nobodies.
So what they're saying is everybody from Final Fantasy is a nobody. Got it.
And yeah, that is actually a pretty good point, is that 358 over 2 days actually was almost entirely about killing Heartless, so there weren't actually a whole lot of nobody enemies in there to begin with.
That's true.
Is true.
Because it was all the story of Xehanort's brilliant plan to make a copy of the boy with the Keyblade, to use the Keyblade to defeat Heartless, in order to create a fake version of the power you found out about back in Step 3.
Yeah. Then you fail.
Then you fail.
There's a lot of eraser marks on his plans, I've noticed.
No, that's part of the plan.
Yeah, see, because remember, he has time travel, so none of it matters.
All over the walls, on the ceiling fan, it's going everywhere.
Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman ran a blacklight through that room. They'd find nothing but... They'd find the next clue to a murder hidden on those chairs that move up and down.
Just love their chairs that move up and down and just burn their way. Like a ranking hierarchy? No, they just move the chairs up and down as they please.
Yeah. Larxine's doesn't because she got that privilege taken away for abusing it. Right in the middle of meetings.
Larxene, you're gonna break the chair.
Can't hear you
You're gonna-
from up here.
I told you.
That's not even that you broke it. They just literally removed the hydraulics. can't hear you over being the savage nymph. We get it! You really don't?
I wonder where they went.
Don't worry, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Are we about to pipe a woman?
Hey, blame the has-been, not me.
I think you mean Marluxia. I bet that's the name the has-been would prefer.
Sick bird, Goofy.
Hello? Rapunzel! Flynn!
Excuse me, good travelers. Do you know Rapunzel?
Sora, she's a witch! Beat her!
Whang! Yeah.
Sort of.
Thunk.
Shield directly to the face.
Goofy, not every old woman in the woods is a witch. Some of them are just whores.
Poor child left home without a word, and I've just been worried
Difference.
sick.
Horse, you can only use an open hand.
Where is my dear, sweet girl?
Ah, Duck Connery.
We tell you, but we lost her.
Not saying don't.
We could look together.
Lost her?
Spooky Wizard says what? What?
You're of no
No
use
way.
to me. I'll find her myself.
She ran away from home.
Fuck you,
What if
Jobu.
Marluxia
Do it myself.
was onto something back there.
Don't trust organization, Daddy.
Well, they're more like organization
What? No, of course not.
One
1
times
times
13.
13.
I agree. Why is Rapunzel in danger? And what darkness is after her?
Well,
Organization
guys,
1 divided
the
by
first
13.
step is to find her.
Let's make sure to get all the bad math.
That's 1 over 13. Thank you very much.
13 days over one.
13 Zays over 1. Whoa.
This is all the boy.
So clever.
That she is. She's tough.
Sure hope the woods here aren't haunted.
Alright, Zemnis Xehanort, I'm part of you, and even I know that's pretentious.
I can't see where we're going.
We're out pretentiousing your other selves.
We're in the spooky forest.
We've got company.
Thunder! Take this! Try this!
Oh, him.
Rapunzel, please be alright.
Look, Rapunzel's fine.
I see what you can do. You can take care of yourself.
You see her snipe that monkey heartless out of the air? She got this. Oh, that's no. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it looked like Mickey.
It's a duck.
Well, now I'm covering adventure and leeches. And eels. Eels eating Goofy, finding an entrance where they can.
You don't suppose we might be lost, do you?
How do we get out of here?
Look at the leech.
Castle.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Everything's dead.
Yep.
Okay, so it's north, west, north, east. And there you find Saria.
What's that?
There was an emblem back there. Donald was whacking about it. As we type these innocent people.
My camera's too strong. Too strong.
It's over. Back off. Heal my shield. Ready. Good. Okay.
Okay, so back off to the left. It was like when you were in that little sort of water inlet area. Donald was commenting about an emblem somewhere.
Yeah, keep going straight past this. And then turn to the right. Here.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Let's see.
What? Can you take it?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oh! Oh! It's like seeing Jesus in your toast. I think that one's just imaginary. Or coincidence.
Look, emblems everywhere. It's all part of my plan, Sora.
Can't be it. Keep looking.
Look, Sora, it's simple. You make a giant park. That way you can control the kids. Control the kids, control the parents. Control the parents, control the money.
Also, who the fuck are you, Linkle? You literally saw a sign pointing the way to the castle and chose to go the opposite direction.
That sign's just to ward off predators.
Carousel!
Yep.
Horses. Horses is huge, even if there's plastic.
And yes, I saw the signs to the swamp, or to where the castle is. We were looking for treasure and such.
As noted in previous games we played, yes, it's vitally important that we find those potions we're never going to use.
Hey. We found a Lucky Mickey out of it. Or Mickey emblem, I think they're called.
Lucky emblem.
Lucky emblems.
Hidden Mickey.
Basically.
I think I see something.
You don't see shit!
What do you see, Goofy?
What do your
Goof eyes
see?
I think if you look up, those leaves maybe? No, not straight up from you. Over here.
Oh.
I think.
Let's see.
I mean, entirely possible that's also just because they're very...
I think it's just because they're leaves.
Yeah.
I grew that leaf in the exact pattern necessary for my emblem.
Also, that's fucked up, Hunter.
What's
What?
that?
So whatever he sees, it's probably in black and white.
I think I see something.
Fuck you.
Let's see.
Keep cracking jokes about me being colorblind, you'll just be plain blind, bitch.
Oh, there's a chest.
Huh?
No, so there's
Straight ahead.
Oh.
Which probably contains the second map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's fight these spooky birds.
They're not heartless, they're just bats.
Don't.
I also kind of honestly get the feeling that those the ladies that are there are from like some like canceled Mary Poppins world.
They can climb walls?
They can.
I can't see them.
Faster!
So the answer is just because you can summon the carousel in midair in the middle of a tunnel.
Not necessarily the brightest idea.
I thought it was funny.
It is pretty fun. Magical air carousel.
Certainly not among our brightest ideas playing Kingdom Hearts, also far from our worst. Oh, this is going to be a bad spot to do a splash run.
Splash run!
Oh god. I'll cover up my eyes. I don't need to vomit. Woo!
Oh, God. Oh,
We apologize for nothing to those who are motion sick.
Jesus. This game really needs to stop giving us the worst possible attractions in the worst spots.
No, it needs to keep doing that.
What are you talking about? Splash run's fantastic and they can't escape.
So it gives us fucking pirate ship in a 3x3 room. What do you mean it literally fills the entire space? The fuck do we care?
Pirate ship! They haven't given me pirate ship in a while.
Nope. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, boy, easy. Settle down. Whoa, whoa.
That voice!
It's Rapunzel.
You are such a good boy. Yes, you are. Are you you all tired from chasing this bad man all over the place?
Excuse me?
Nobody appreciates you, do they? Do they?
Oh, come on! He's a bad horse!
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. He's bad.
Isn't that right? Maximus?
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Look, today is kind of the biggest day of my life. And the thing is, I need you not to get him arrested. Just for 24 hours, and then you can chase each other to your heart's content. Okay? And it's also my birthday, just so you know. Huh?
Rapunzel!
You're here, and you're okay.
Yeah, you too.
And look, I need a friend. Meet
I'm
Maximus.
gonna shove you in a gem
You
and
could say
summon
Flynn
you.
introduced us, and where one goes, the other follows. This is Sora, Goofy, and Donald. They've been helping me.
We now have a
Come on.
horse.
The kingdom's not far.
Take a picture of horse.
That goes without
Let's
saying.
see.
Horse. Horse, do you understand where the camera is?
Let's see.
Yes, it's smiling like that as it acknowledging the camera.
Okay. Please say. Oh, I'm disappointed.
No.
Horse is not
I wanted a
teammates.
horse as a teammate. On
No,
this.
Maximus is not actually a party member. Yeah, check him at the Moogle shop. At the workshop so we can turn in all stuff.
Magic boost. Oh, well, I'll get that later.
Yeah.
There's a point right there, so.
Yeah.
Not until we get Damascus.
Yeah. Or like adamantite for the fucking favorite deputy. May as well turn on assist friends.
No.
We don't want to heal our friends. Oh, there are enough to do.
I only need one more AP.
Okay, Hunter. Given all things we do to play this game as dumb and dangerously as possible, there is no possible way we are putting on MP safety.
It's so pretty.
How about we stop for a second and enjoy the scenery?
The kingdom's not far, but we need to scale these cliffs.
Well, then let's look for a way up.
bet you could bust this open.
It's a
if you
drop
hit it
attack.
hard enough from above.
Sora, this looks like a good place to cross. Come on, let's swing across and look for a path. Come on. Whoa! Oh no. Now we have to climb back up.
Hey, no worries.
Sora, over
I see it.
here.
Okay. I'm about to get up there.
Possibly.
A little drop down on it. What do you think? I could use the giant hammer I can summon to break it open, but no.
Nope.
This
Specifically
way,
have to
Sora.
drop on it. It's the only way to get enough force on the attack.
Logic has no place in it. It's a good one.
Where does that other path go?
Other path.
Yeah, see how it splits off there?
Kingdom Hearts and waffles.
Some parts of waffles.
About as much sense as anything else.
I think we could reach the rock that's sticking out over there.
Go back over to the edge. Did we ever actually put on high jump?
No, I don't think we did.
Certainly did.
Okay, yeah, we did.
Do you think we should check the other side?
It's like I can go over here. There's nothing over here. I can go here. Let me jump across over here. Back in this spot. I don't see if there's anything over here. It doesn't look like there's a cave over there. I have no idea if we're sequence breaking right now.
Sometimes weird murder hedgehog. Murder hedgehog in mines.
I do love on that transformation that the rocket actually does damage as it flies in.
Yeah.
where this leads.
Let's see. Yes!
Buster Band Plus.
Less resistance is good, better defense.
Yeah.
Maybe worthwhile to put it on somebody else though, just because resistances are pretty important.
Don't make me get the belt. Now I don't need it to hitch up my pants. Beatings will continue until morale improves. Alright, what Disney ride do we get this time?
All together!
Here goes.
And then they exploded. Let's just back up before we got into the cave.
Yeah.
Sora, can you climb up to that
I
ledge?
think this is where we can jump off to hit that rock, by the way.
That's right. Yeah, right there.
Maybe we should try the cavern again.
There we go.
Nice!
That arrow cover.
We can cast Ooga.
I'm beginning to suspect, by the way, that
over
the
here.
path like up that we took was the way we were supposed to go, and the path down is like the alternate.
Slam right into the side. Ow.
Or maybe there's just a big alternate area.
Hey, hey, where the heart lives.
Last run. Guys are dying because of another.
All together!
You already got him, Donald.
This way, Sora!
A shovel. Wham!
You're supposed to swing it over here.
Oh yeah, we effectively did sequence break, but not like an actual real sequence
anything
break.
significant.
We skipped a little bit.
Sora, this looks like a good place to cross.
Break on through to the other side.
We're going to the other side.
Yep.
Sure, we'll go with it.
Oh, that is having a bad day. Splash run. They didn't even let you finish the splash run.
Nope.
Oh no.
Whoa, what? He transformed!
What is it with me and horses?
This is the form of your heart's lament.
Back off! Heal! Take this! Here we go! Oh, gee, oh, running!
Do it again.
I mean, it's got 3 sections.
Yep. Surely they won't be able to beat this second, slightly faster hole. Oh, they've already mostly beaten the second one.
It's over! Heal!
Here goes.
Jesus.
Yeah. We are very powerful. Super jump. Yes.
Jump.
Okay, so it's like a flow motion specific high jump.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, you have to go turn it on.
That's true. Anything else down here?
I don't think so. I think it's just a boss arena. gained the power of super jump. Then I'll gain the power of super duper jump.
What do you say, Vegeta?
What smells like horse?
Flingita.
Oh, look! I see some birds! This way!
A giant heartless eagle comes, picks her up, and flies her away.
I must have startled them.
Aren't you startled?
Oops. You scared them.
Stop scaring the birds.
Sora!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Birds.
The birds flew that way, Sora.
Which way?
Over where the bird song is coming from?
Yeah, on the musical notes.
Oh, there they are.
I'll be more careful this time.
I think Rapunzel's found something.
Slowly, slowly.
Please don't fly away.
Aww. Oh, they're leaving.
That little bump was a bit
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, you gotta walk around.
Yeah, you gotta walk. You can't really climb shit.
They're just back there now.
The birds flew that way, Sora.
Compelling
Rapunzel's following you.
gameplay. Also, Sora, Disney princess confirmed.
Gentle, Sora.
Nice and slow. Oops.
Oh, they're leaving.
Sora just couldn't help himself. He had to kickflip.
Oh, there they are.
Sora had to be gnarly and radical.
The birds flew that way, Sora.
Tweed.
Oh, there they are.
See, I'm just reminded of that scene from the first Shrek where Fiona tries to sing to the birds and ends up singing a high note that burns one of them.
Fly away.
Gentle, Sora.
Oh. Nice and slow.
Yeah, so like you can do the jump points as long as you do them slowly and like stop. Let them reset.
Slowly, slowly.
It's around. There's still there.
Nice and slow.
Gentle,
Hey,
Sora.
look, he's got 500 Twitter messages.
Slowly, slowly. I've never seen a bird like that.
I ain't never seen a bird like you either, sweetheart.
Listen, they're singing for us.
Hey, I'm squawking here.
I realize how absurd this will sound coming from me, but stop anthropomorphizing animals. Everybody just looks at Goofy. Yuck.
Wayward Canary.
A fairy voice carries I'd marry canary.
If only.
There are a few things a Neil Patrick Harris musical number cannot fix.
Unfortunately, Batman is DC, and thus Marvel does not own the rights to use Music Meister in a Kingdom Hearts game.
Look, if Marluxia was voiced by Neil Patrick Harris, that would make it so much better.
Breathtaking.
Last one to slide to the bottom's a rotten egg.
Whee!
Yahoo!
This is amazing!
Oh god, a cliff!
What? Caught into the gin. Snaps their neck.
Tarzan slides by on a vine beside you.
I just knew the outside world would be full of amazing things. And you helped me find them. Thank you.
Four AP boosts. Nice.
Kind of guzzled down a bunch of MP boots.
Right into my thigh. It's like an EpiPen full of talent.
Rapunzel sure looks happy.
Well, her dream's gonna come true. They're sending the lanterns up after dark.
Cool. We don't want to miss that.
The kingdom. Alright, we're gonna mix these with some Monster Energy drink.
Boost.
Ah, this is what we call to dive into a heart attack.
There.
Hey, is that a plaza up at the end of the street?
Oh, save point. It's been 5 seconds.
Oh, it's a courtyard. Uneducated swine.
We've got until night.
Pulsing shard.
Pulses.
Wow. Sure
Not
is a
right
nice
either.
place.
Hey,
Time to make up time.
it's not like either of you.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
What's those barrels?
Yeah.
Just gotta get them from the right angle.
Let's see.
For fuck's sake, Goofy.
Got it.
Goofy. Goofy.
Goofy is not what's interfering with the shot. You need to get the right angle.
Goofy enough for you?
People can be in the images and it works fine. Like quite literally, you can do all of these as a selfie if you feel like it.
How's this? Goofy enough for you?
Let's see.
with it.
Yes, get on with it.
Really? That counts, but not.
Apparently.
Yeah, don't question it.
Desync.
Peace out. I'm going to swim to Arendelle.
Let it go!
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
I lure you from the mountain.
Sure hope no tragic sea accidents happen on my way to the other kingdom.
And then Kyrie's boat sunk.
He said tragic.
Look, when he remembers that it happened, he'll be very sad about it. Haha! I'll never find this one! Little shit.
Nice.
That thing that singed my face, but it sat there and dried my balls in the sand.
I'm a freak!
Take this.
Those people are dead. Betwixt shark. I thought shark.
Is it a left betwixt or a right betwixt?
I have no idea.
Favorite betwixting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those kids are always climbing that silly lighthouse.
I already done that.
It's so interesting.
Those kids and their Mickey emblems. Probably a gang sign.
Nice moves!
As Goofy pickpockets all of them while they're watching you. Oldest trick in the book.
Yuck.
Kid throwing up to the side. Running up the hills.
Hey, I think that's a lucky emblem.
On the gate.
Let's see.
Seriously, is he just bringing around tools? This is painted. This is glossed.
It's my balls. That's how hot they are.
What are they? Destruction orbs?
Just melts right into the wood.
It's for the last princess.
Huh? Oh well, nothing important.
Fat baby.
You ready for a motherfucking minigame?
You doing a dancing minigame?
Come on, everyone. Come dance with us.
Don't look at the camera, you unprofessional swine.
O spins and twirls, X steps and stomps.
Not for long.
This is needlessly complex.
Yes.
No. Don't understand what the
The
hell's happening.
horse is watching you with disdain. Your dancing is displeasing, Maximus.
Oh, claps. There we go.
Yeah, it's also color coded.
Yes.
According to the buttons down there.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
My shins!
Clap, clap. Oh, there we go. Clap, clap, clap. Do, do, stomp, stomp, stomp. Clap, clap, clap. Clap.
Keep dancing.
Spin. Clap, clap.
This is so fun.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Clap, clap, clap. Sunwheel. Sorry, you're not supposed to hit buttons.
Look, not every minigame can be a winner.
This is so fun.
Hunter, Sora's mother has long since forgot she had a child.
Keep dancing.
I can't wait to do this minigame at time.
I'll take care of it.
Get over here, Flynn.
This is actually almost precisely the kind of game I really enjoy.
A witch! Burn him!
Keep dancing.
In case you haven't guessed it, there is in fact a trophy for getting a certain score in this.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Keep dancing.
Stop dancing! Sora doesn't have a family.
This is so fun.
You got it!
Keep dancing. This is so fun.
Tone down the chatter.
To the boats!
Magic Burst.
Regardless of what minigames are required for Ultimate Weapon Hunter, they all have trophies.
We'll get those trophies.
Better way to inspire people than digital tchotchkes.
We are going to get 12 million points in Verum Rex. And I think it's like 7,000 in this or something.
I've been looking out a window for 18 years. Dreaming about what it might feel like when those lights rise in the sky.
I've been looking out a window for 18 years.
It will be.
And what if it is?
I don't know why. I just think it's very important to tell them my age every time I meet them.
Good part, I guess.
It's very important that they know that I'm 18 years old.
Well, she's actually a 1,000-year dragon, but that puts you out of the dating pool real quick. She has no idea why. Every time someone hears a 1,000-year dragon, they roll their eyes and go, "Oh, sure you are."
Imagine for those few guys that go, "God damn it, not another one." They're weird.
These can't all be 1,000-year dragons. No one is that lucky using a fucking time wizard. You fucking Joey Wheeler? Wrong character.
Time is it. Oh, a lot of people just went to Kingdom Hearts.
Oh god, several of the flight mechanisms have failed. The city's on fire.
Not only that, so they light a bunch of paper lanterns with like candles in them,
Uh-huh.
and then release them over a forest.
Uh-huh.
It's part of the natural reproductive cycle of the forest. Forests have to periodically be lit on fire. All forests, regardless of type. I warn you, I shoved darkness into these, so they're going to turn into monsters pretty quickly.
I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared.
Where have you been keeping that?
Thing is, I'm not scared anymore.
It's best not to ask questions.
You know what I mean?
I'm starting to.
Okay. I just said, look, the kingdom has clearly set their server to fire doesn't spread.
I'm sorry. Everything is fine. There's just something I have to take care of.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm certain in the meantime you will not be attacked by countless Heartless.
Or encounter your mother.
It's all right, Pascal.
Or encounter your mother commanding countless Heartless to attack you.
Please be her mother. There's a pipe in order.
You know, I can see a little bit of myself in you, Mother Gothel. Oh, well, that's nice, Mr. Zayna. Oh.
Could you guys have possibly picked a worse time?
I don't think they appreciate the moment, Sora.
We're nobodies, we can't appreciate it. You guys totally can.
We don't have emotions.
It's time for these
That makes us angry.
Can't just say how you feel. That makes me angry.
Look, this will take 30 seconds tops. Less if we get the right attraction. I'm honestly surprised we didn't just throw the carousel behind us as we were watching.
Man.
Yeah. Nobody's just like, we were just here to see the lanterns, you dick, but you had to pull out the Keyblade and start a fight. The fuck, man? We can't appreciate the Lantern Festival too, you fucking racist. I mean, were you really here to view the festival? No.
Meanwhile, Diz leans out of a window. They shouldn't exist! Neither should you. I've got my reasons.
Oh, there's the carousel.
Yep. Marluxia, how goes your spying report? I don't want to talk about it. What are you dripping with, Regret? Oh, Regret and half digested meat bun.
We got Rising Spiral. Okay, so we got Stinger, got it.
Yep.
When did we get Red Hot Kick?
God, I wish Sora was half as cool as Dante.
Shit, that comes out this week, doesn't it?
I think so. Look, I'm so far behind on my backlogs.
Friday.
Yeah. So glad that terrible reboot didn't completely sink the series.
Yep.
Eugene?
Whatever are you talking about? DMC.
Eugene!
Oh dear, he's run off with the crown and forgotten you.
No, he wouldn't. Who are you?
Forget Flynn Rider. You know where you belong, and it's not with him.
Did you do all of this just to put the moves on Rapunzel? Really? You fucking incel.
This section of the film was at least kind of mildly justifiable when it was Gothel, but Marluxia giving that speech is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about you. Your mother cares about you. You should forget him. He's no good for you, girl.
Are you hurt? Mother.
Fucking what the? Look at Drew standing there like some sort of
And I saw them attack
savage
you.
nymph.
Oh
Hey!
Let's go. If all they can do.
Come to... You dissipated them. You didn't knock them out. You knocked them into component pieces. Top 10 anime betrayals.
I bought the Green Lantern because it was the most sinister they had. They were out of purple.
Huh? Hey, isn't that Rapunzel?
Why is she being guided up the hill by Charon?
Rapunzel!
Show some decorum.
That's rich.
Excuse me?
The girl has found her dear mother. You should let them be.
You're really inconsistent today, Marluxia.
Because Rapunzel is far too important. Atop her tower, she must remain out of sight and live out her days with Mother Gothel.
And never see anyone else?
It is very important for my fan fiction.
Locking her in some prison.
Look, I only can afford 3 spy cameras, but she only has 1 room, so it works out.
Powerful magic of healing. And yes, Mother Gothel wants it for herself, as do others. And if Mother Gothel's actions will protect Rapunzel, preserve her, then she is doing...
Okay, look, I know you lost your sister in a really shitty way. This is not how you do
Let's
this.
say she's keeping Rapunzel on the shelf for us. An extra pawn in case you fail to find the remaining Guardians of Light. And we have occasion to call on other Hearts of Light instead.
Look, if you can call on other Hearts of Light, why aren't you just getting them?
Out the ranks.
We're not very good at this.
New 7 hearts?
Yes. 7 who inherited the princess's light after their role was fulfilled.
Oh, here we
You don't care
go.
about her. You guys just want Rapunzel for your own purposes. Well, you're done here.
I just knew you would go.
My, that's knobbly.
Very well. Then it's lights out for you.
Lights out for you! Lights out!
Do Sparkle War?
Oh, god damn you and your narcolepsy, Sora.
This would be a great time to know that whole thing of waking.
Now we get to play as Riku.
Little did you know, this is actually Dream Drop Distance still.
We never left Dreamhouse.
Oh, Jesus, my eyes! God, my face was fat as a baby.
Rapunzel, you're breaking things up there.
I am the lost princess.
Please speak up, Rapunzel. You know how I hate the mumbling.
I am the lost princess, aren't I?
Oh shit.
Did I mumble, Mother? Or should I even call you that?
Oh, Rapunzel. Do you even hear yourself? Why would you...
Shove! Coffee comes upstairs, breaks her neck, problem solved.
It was you! It was all you!
Everything I did was to protect you. Rapunzel.
I've spent my entire life hiding from people who would use me for my power.
Rapunzel!
When I should have been hiding from you.
Where will you go? He won't be there for you.
What did you do to him?
That criminal is to be hanged for his crimes.
No.
I hear they're even going to summon the Wargoyle. That's going to be a great show.
It's been a while since the Wargoyle's been released.
No! You were wrong about the world. And you were wrong about me. And I will never let you use my hair again!
Shit! 7 years bad luck.
You want me to be the bad guy? Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
I would like to have some words about that. Shut the fuck up, Xehanort.
Look, I want to be inside of you. Ah, that came out wrong.
Marluxia, how does your plan work when she figures out the Mother Gothel's keeping her in prison?
Yeah, right. Good news! Script says even though you broke that mirror, you won't have 7 years of bad luck. You don't have 7 years to live. Exactly, Hunter.
We keep calling his name and shaking him.
7 minutes of bad luck?
Eyes. Wake up!
Unresponsive sidekick. Wait a minute. I know how to fix this. Max, give him a wash.
Riku, quit it.
Got there before. Damn it.
Well, that did the
Oh,
trick.
what was I doing?
Nice work, Max.
Oh, where's Kai?
Oh god, I forgot about Kyrie.
Oh no! Flynn! Rapunzel's being held prisoner!
That's right. In her mother's tower. This calls for a rescue. Are you with me?
We're with you. Good, there's only room on the horse for one. You're on your own, Kick. Me and the horse at a bonding moment, you did... Oh.
I wasn't planning to have all that. Snap.
Let's go,
Well,
Max.
the Glue Factory goes.
Just what I'd expect from a four-leg. Goofy! Not the time! And we're gonna have a talk about that.
Well, it's true.
Four legs killed my wife.
Whoa, 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 Max!
We'll take it from here, Flynn. Go help Rapunzel.
Thanks.
We didn't want to change the ending of the movie all that much, other than maybe having us in the background. So you go take care of that.
Yep.
Hey, randomly having Sora and crew background is fantastic. The earlier scenes where Rapunzel's just running around being happy.
Enough already! Get out of our way!
I love the way the regular nobody grunts walk in this one. But ooh. I bet you they walked normally like a bit of a slouch, and then Braid got a hold of him. Zigbar taught him how to walk stupid as a joke.
Flash rod. Squishy splashy.
Tolling of the Iron Dome. God forgives. Oh, yuck.
Ugh, yuck.
I feel like that's just the perfect capstone for any serious moment in this game.
You should got relegated down from mini boss status pretty fucking quickly.
From mini boss to standard enemy.
Yep.
Oh, goodbye. That seemed a little excessive.
Unfortunately, the next meteor spell, Dawn learns, is the one from FF7 and ends the world. Casts it. Now wait here for a week.
Eric starts twitching.
Not again!
Oh, the hole still hasn't healed from the last time.
Eric, we're gonna talk about phrase.
Something live stream.
Is it just me, or are the Heartless multiplying?
Goofy, not a thought I wanted to have.
Hurry! Back off!
Carousel!
Today's theme is horses. All sorts of horses. Good horses, bad horses, strong horses. Horses of all shapes and sizes.
Faster!
Sora, they're already dead.
Back off! Thunder!
We're almost there.
Here we go!
I just want to say, Krampus, can you tell us a fact about horses?
I can tell you horses is huge.
I can tell you a real fact about horses. They're the dumbest animals on God's green earth.
That is also true. Horses is huge and dumb. More facts about horses, we can go to our horse expert, Funkmaster Science.
They will fucking see a goddamn plastic bag blowing by in the wind, get so spooked they have a fucking heart attack and die.
Yes.
This is a thing that happens regularly.
Congratulations, you have bred the best pack/work animal mankind has ever known, and you've turned it stupid. It needs to be smart enough to not die of a heart attack.
Drill Claw! Drill Claw! Berserker Barrage!
Stars and Stripes.
It's not entirely true, Hunter Green. Wild horses are actually remarkably intelligent.
Yeah, it's just the ones that we
It is
hate.
literally horses we have bred are the dumbest creatures on God's green earth. We basically bred all the intelligence out of them because their intelligence also kept them from being at all docile.
Ah, good. He's not gonna have any blood. Now he can't bleed out. It's gonna be very uncomfortable.
The tower.
I'll get a picture of it.
I know. I'm going. Let's see.
Yeah. And talk to the Moogle. Since he's right there.
What a phallic symbol, Koopa.
Time for a boss fight. This hopefully me just piping Mother Gothel in the face.
Dogs are an interesting case in that, Hunter, in that we actually did breed a lot of dogs actually specifically for intelligence. So dogs are kind of like a 50-50 where there are a bunch that we bred to be more intelligent and like do stuff, and some that we bred to just be cute and idiotic. Horses we basically universally bred to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I will never stop trying to get away from you.
There is not a breed of horse that was intentionally bred by humans that is not
I will go with you.
just fucking idiotic.
No, Rapunzel.
I know I'm not bleeding out, but
I'll never run. I'll never try to escape. Just let me heal him, and you and I will be together. Forever. Just like you.
actually now I want Kingdom Hearts. God damn it!
Just like
Kingdom Hearts of Hair. Yes.
Let me heal him.
Just need to form the key scissors. Some people call them the Kai scissors.
In case you get any ideas about
Eugene!
You're not bleeding.
No, there's blood there.
Everything is gonna be okay, though.
Yeah. Or is that just his belt?
That's his belt.
Never mind. He's fine.
I promise.
Our engine can't handle blood effects.
No,
There's not even a knife wound.
Look, we made one character model. We weren't making a stabbed version of it.
But if you do this, then you will die.
Look, we spent the time to make a bleeding Flynn character model. Everyone's going to complain about why we're not having a crushed open skull after being key pipe model for literally everything that Zora fights.
Wasn't aware you could pipe someone in the side and then literally cut through them.
Eugene, what?
Sorceresses before blondes.
What have you done? What have you
Snap, Oliver Both break.
pull this over here and bye-bye.
Lands
It'd be
right
great
on
if as
Donald.
Sora's walking up to the tower, you just see...
Fall into darkness. We can't allow her near our pure light now.
I get the best jobs.
Would only cast a pall over it.
You're the one that let her take Rapunzel, you fucking idiot!
It's almost like he's got unclear motivations.
Yeah, his plan didn't foresee her falling to darkness because he's dumb. It's just dumb.
You remember his last plan, right?
So instead of letting her be near our pure light and tainted, I'm going to turn her into a thing out of Viva Pinata.
I am the shadow, the true self. Look at that! How like did they realize that you were just gonna do insane amounts of damage no matter what difficulty you're on? Just give them wildly inflated health bars?
Bosses have always had fun.
So, I mean, bosses have always had a ton of health.
Not
On
10.
Proud, yeah, Proud. Yeah, they absolutely have.
Not okay. Yeah, at the very end of the game.
No,
Terra's
dude, halfway through Birth by Sleep, they were having full fucking health bars. Like 10 or 12. Do you not remember the boss that had 3 different parts, each of which had like 6 health bars?
No, actually, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, the one we fought like in Radiant Garden.
Oh, now she's got the birds.
The birds.
Bird versus hammer.
I would recommend not walking into her attacks.
I refuse. I'll actually change all my attacks to be like a close range camera.
Yes.
Stop running away. Ow, my eyes.
Phase change.
Oh no, apples. You know how this must
I
end.
can only give Carousel if it gives it to me.
I know.
Can't choose to do Carousel.
I wasn't prompting you for it. I was prompting the game to give us carousel.
You do know it's not a random thing with attractions, right?
No, I did not know.
And the green circle that you see show up around enemies means if you hit that enemy, you will get an attraction.
Ah.
My God! Give him the tombstone. I mean, it's fine. We're pretty much wrapping up after this boss fight, so.
Yep.
Then I'll run halfway across the battlefield. It's not a drop mechanic in this game. You don't need to run halfway across the battlefield.
Back up on the tower.
I'll take it.
Splish and splash.
Possibly Hunter. Shiv and myself do actually have our Pathfinder game
Okay.
after this. He's probably going to be streaming later on tonight, more Horizon, but so depending on what time we might catch it, but
Indeed.
Don't go. Stay with me, Eugene.
I can cast Cure.
We can't just cast Cure.
Flower gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse.
Rapunzel.
Bring back what once was mine.
Rapunzel.
What?
Rapunzel. You were my new dream.
Probably doesn't help to say that right now.
It's okay, he's just dropping.
You're also kneeling on my liver.
Don't you know Cure? Shh. Natural order.
Heal has been hurt.
Look here, Goofy. Could Kyo bring back your wife?
Nothing could bring back my wife.
Bring back what once was mine.
I've made peace with that.
What once was mine.
Merlin just slides in.
On my face! Oh, Jesus!
Wizard!
Merlin just slides in, grabs the tear. Yes! I have emotions and oh god, I feel bad about what I've been doing. Jumps out the window. You fools! You've interfered with the natural order!
Rapunzel.
Eugene.
Did I ever tell you I've got a thing for brunettes?
Eugene.
Like a sloth.
See, Donald? She cured her friend.
Every time, Sora.
Flynn's dying. Cooper coin. What? It's Cooper coin.
I got like a bag of them. I'm immortal.
Die, get back up. That's... Huh? What? Cooper coin.
Mother Gothel from the afterlife. What?
Yeah, only 400 money. What is
I
money?
can't believe it. I can finally be with my real family. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Well, from where I'm standing, the kingdom couldn't ask for a better.
Our daughter's returned to us. Marry her off immediately.
Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much.
Marry her off to Prince Thunder Slaughter.
You and Maximus play nice.
There's some great people out in Whistleton.
You're gonna be great.
Huh?
We haven't seen the guy controlling the monsters in a while, so that's one less worry.
But there's still
In a
chance
while,
that-
it was like 5 minutes ago.
Well, if he comes back...
Well, there's just
No,
not
we
currently
didn't
up
see-
my ass.
No,
We didn't even see him
We
do
didn't
this.
see Marluxia. We just saw Gothel turn into a giant nobody halfway through her fall down the tower.
I think we saw a cloak turn into a...
True. But nevertheless, I won't let her out of my sight.
Oh, Eugene.
Eugene?
Oh, that's my real name. Eugene Fitzherbert. That's right. I never
Eugene
told you that.
You haven't been involved in this plot.
I think it's a great name.
You don't count,
Me
Goofy.
too. Nice to re-meet you, Eugene.
Hey, I thought I was the only one you were going to tell.
Don't worry. I've saved plenty of Fitzherberty secrets.
Oh, salacious.
Really?
Hey, what are you two lovebirds talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You can tell us.
Yeah, it's not nice to keep secrets.
This one is none of your business.
This is just between me and her. And the
Max.
horse. Wait, the horse!
You have got to be kidding me!
That horse just gave him the eyebrows. We should leave. I want no part of this.
We now have Ever After.
And thus, a horse became a lord.
Form changes into Mirage Staff. Also has one of the most fucking ridiculous finishers in this game.
To evade, leave an avatar in your place. The next phase of combo, these avatars will join in their magical attacks. Oh look, here's some more people who don't fucking matter.
Another world where we got doodly squat.
All we're doing is watching a guy make out with a horse.
Why are you still here?
Yeah, just how do you know that?
You haven't even tangentially mattered since Kingdom Hearts 1.
It's what?
Come with me.
And you'll see.
Those bozos ain't
What?
gonna help us.
Pure imagination.
Who said anything about
That's not a Disney property.
Oh, this is a great meeting.
What? We're too late?
We've already watched the movie. We made
Evan would
popcorn.
know
It was
all
great.
about the replicas from his time as Vexen in the organization. He was recompleted like the rest of us, but he didn't regain consciousness.
Mostly 'cause I kept hitting him in the
He must have
head.
woken and taken his leave. Alias here and Dylan went out and turned the whole town upside down to try and find him. But no Evan.
That's not good.
That's not good.
research?
Unfortunately, his work on the replicas was incomplete. There may still be documents around, but all of them from well before he made any significant progress.
Do you have
Clone
any idea where he
Saga.
might go?
Clone
There's
Saga.
no place that he could go now that he's human. He has no means of leaving this world.
That doesn't make sense. Why can't he leave just because he's human?
And mine now.
Well, he just said the Dark Corridors are beyond his faculties. It's not like there's somebody out there specifically recruiting people
But not
to inhabit them
everyone's.
and...
What if Evan was taken?
Of course! The organization could also use the replicas.
To fill out their ranks.
We better go tell Master Yen Sid.
I already know. God damn it, Master Jensen, stop spying on me. No!
Someone has to keep track of the stupid shit you're doing. And since another great master like Arrakis isn't here...
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Humanity is a precious gift, and yet you desire to return to the organization?
Oh yes, of course. One eradication at Axel's hands was enough to learn where not to place my trust.
He gave you a second lease on life.
He ripped me away from the one thing I care about.
Making clothes!
I don't require humanity. Give me my research. I must see it to fruition, no matter the cost.
The
Morally ambiguous scientist.
Yes. Soon they will replace, not just replicate.
Go from
Given
Clone
a
Saga
heart,
to Skrulls.
they can become just as real as any human.
What excellent tidings. I would hate to think we invited you back into our ranks, only for you to fail to deliver our final vessel.
He still has super crazy eyes.
Of course he does. Not quite as bugged out. But he's also got Nort eyes now, so...
He's already half Xehanort.
No, he's just got jaundice. We covered this. You can now voyage into a new zone. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up here for the day. Completed another world there. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you again, DisneyFan86, for the follow. We'll be back on Tuesday with another attempt at Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yep.
Hoping that the whatever happened last week doesn't happen again, so we can actually not drop like 8% of our frames. And then we will be back again next Sunday, continuing more of this. In the meantime, I will probably be finishing out more Gummy Ship stuff, classic games. We'll go back through and get all the emblems from Corona. But yeah, we'll be back Tuesday about 7 p.m.-ish. Hope to see you all then. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.